So Mnangagwa met with the South African king, that is Misuzulu ga Zwelithini, and also he met with also the king of Amampondo in South Africa to specifically discuss the migration crisis that is taking place at the moment in South Africa, where African migrants have been asked by vigilante groups to vacate their countries. We hope this meeting somehow will actually try to address the immigration crisis, but we should not ignore these issues that we are where we are because also of the ZANU-PF, which has failed to usher democracy in Zimbabwe, leading to economic turmoil in Zimbabwe. That is unbearable for most Zimbabweans, and that is why many Zimbabweans who are working do so outside the country. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So let's hear from the horse's mouth, because the king of Amazulu, that is where a lot of violence is taking place. I'm sure that is why that particular king was targeted. That is where vigilante groups are actually mushrooming from. Let me read what the statement says. It's a written media statement for immediate release and dated 13 July 2026. The King Misuzulu received by President Emerson D. Mnangagwa as African Leadership Dialogue on Responsible Migration Gains Momentum. It says the office of His Majesty King Misuzulu is pleased to confirm the successful official audience between His Majesty and His Excellency President Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, held today at the State House in Harare. During the engagement, His Majesty delivered a landmark address on African unity, responsible migration, border governance, and regional cooperation, calling on African nations to distinguish clearly between lawful migration and illegal immigration while rejecting both xenophobia and lawlessness. His Majesty further proposed a continental framework aimed at strengthening cooperation among African states on migration management, border security, lawful labor mobility, the fight against human trafficking, and coordinated economic development. President Mnangagwa expressed his profound appreciation for the thoughtful and practical proposal advanced by His Majesty, describing them as a timely contribution to one of the continent's most pressing challenges. The President welcomed the proposal and indicated that meaningful efforts would be undertaken to encourage African states to convene and engage through appropriate continental and regional structures with a view to advancing the implementation of the principles tabled by the Zulu monarch. The audience further reaffirmed the enduring historical, cultural, and diplomatic ties between the Republic of Zimbabwe and the Zulu Kingdom, while underscoring the importance of collaborative African solutions to African challenges. His Majesty King Ndlovuyezwe Ndamase, King of Amampondo Asenyandeni, and chairperson of the South African Kings Forum, also participated in the engagement. Addressing gathering, His Majesty King Ndlovuyezwe emphasized that traditional leadership must serve as a vital between governments and the communities they serve, fostering trust, promoting social cohesion, and supporting the effective implementation of public policy at grassroots level. The vision echoed His Majesty King Misuzulu's call for stronger cooperation between governance and traditional leaders in promoting lawful migration, peaceful coexistence, and respect of local communities. His Majesty King Misuzulu Kazwelithini was accompanied by the Deputy Traditional Prime Minister of the Zulu Kingdom, Inkosi Patizwe Chiliza, the Private Secretary to His Majesty and Head of the Administration of the Zulu Kingdom, through the Office of His Majesty the King, Mr. Arnold Dodile, and Amase, members of the royal family, Prince Sloise Nati Zulu, Prince Kapelani Zulu, and Prince Wazi Wenkosi Kazwelithini, together with Inyosi Mdleche and members of the support staff of the private office of His Majesty the King. The office of His Majesty views the engagement as an important milestone in strengthening regional cooperation between African states and reaffirming the role of traditional leadership in contributing to peace, good governance, and sustainable development across the continent. His Majesty's visit to Zimbabwe reflects a shared commitment to advancing African unity through constructive dialogue, mutual respect, and practical solutions that uphold both the dignity of the African people and the sovereignty of African nations. I wonder how this solves the actually xenophobic crisis that we have witnessed unfolding largely in parts of KwaZulu Natal. Julius Malema, one of the leaders of the opposition political party in South Africa, one of the fourth largest opposition political party in South Africa at the moment, said that the state was involved in the violence against migrants in South Africa, of which, if you look at what has been done to migrants in South Africa vis-a-vis also the response of the state, you can see that there is something somewhere, somehow, that doesn't add up. The vigilantism that is taking place against migrants, targeting of both. It's not illegal immigration that actually was only the target. In fact, you would hear in the videos of these vigilante groups saying they don't want even the documented migrants. The videos are all over social media. They don't say, they speak in fact about, we don't want these African people in our country. The message is so clear and so direct. I wonder whether this dialogue solves the problem, because South Africa is not ruled or is not actually governed by traditional leaders. They don't create laws. Of course, they may participate in terms of lobbying, but for example, the king of KwaZulu-Natal is only a king in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, not the rest of South Africa. So this is a South African government problem. As much as the government is not involved, but a traditional leader, maybe because violence, xenophobic violence, dominantly so much in the KwaZulu-Natal province. Maybe that's why they are calling the king to have the dialogue. But as you heard, according to this press statement, it was just a dialogue, and a dialogue that then would be channeled towards policymakers, both at national as well as regional levels. They can speak of self-migration, making it safe for workers to work according to the continent. But this is what the vigilante groups are against, and have actually chased migrants in South Africa because of. We wait to, in this matter, this meeting, I don't foresee any actually resolution to what is politically obtaining. Maybe if it was government versus government, of South Africa, it would have made sense. I'm not saying the King of KwaZulu-Natal should be part of the stakeholders, maybe accompanying the government of South Africa, which actually is responsible for policy making and implementation. And these are the people who can easily thwart vigilantism, but we've seen them actually calling the xenophobic attacks peaceful marches. People could be seen being slapped in the streets, and those slapping people are actually visibly seen. People have been killed, and these people are visibly seen, but there is absolutely, we have never heard of any arrest. They will actually die at investigations. The matter is under investigation and it ends there. Nobody follows after the deaths of the Africans. That is the shameful African story. You would never hear in Europe that Europeans are killing each other, or someone from Britain is killing someone from Sweden because the Swedish are taking jobs of the English. There is nothing of that sort. It's easy for their citizens to migrate to any country. In fact, without even passports, using just an ID that you're European, it's easy for you to move. But it's quite difficult and dangerous, and it's life-threatening to actually visit South Africa or work in South Africa, as you have noticed, and it's still ongoing, by the way. Vigilantism is still active and ongoing. I don't foresee this meeting actually resulting in any tangible, foreseeable solution. Maybe if it was government against government engagement, then maybe because government have policy, they are the policy makers, they can change the laws, they can enforce the laws, but the king is tired. He's not a law enforcement agent. In KwaZulu-Natal, there is the government of KwaZulu-Natal, which is actually responsible in terms of enforcement of the policies of that particular province. And there is the government of South Africa, which is responsible in terms of law enforcement, law and order, to be precise. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Mhlabane is signing out. Let me love and live there. Let's meet on the other side of the life. Because also Mnangagwa beating a king, does it mean he wants to convert Zimbabwe into a dynasty and appear as some form of also an unelectable king? I wonder.